morning from another cold day on the Naas Road. I'm Sinead and today I'm at Beach Lawn Motors, who have kindly agreed to lend me this Citroen C4 to review. Now, Citroen is a brand synonymous with comfort and style, and the C4 certainly ticks both of these boxes, particularly with the eye-catching looks of this first generation model, which was sold in Ireland between 2002 and 2010. And while this hatchback version might not be quite as out there in terms of styling as the spaceship-like coupe model, its dramatic curves and great value ensure that it's still in huge demand on the used market. The inside of the C4 feels incredibly spacious with a well laid out and simple design, and this dash mounted speedometer makes it feel very high tech, which it is. It comes loaded with features such as cruise control, a speed limiter, power steering, trip computer and a multifunction steering wheel to control it all with. And that's all a standard. The centre console is user friendly and easy on the eye, and storage is also good with an air conditioned glove box and tons of little compartments and cubby holes around the place, although some are just a little bit too small to put anything in. The boot is a great size with plenty of room for shopping or luggage or of course sports equipment, and the seats fold 60-40, leaving an almost flat load bay. Rear seat passengers don't get a raw deal either, with plenty of room back there for two adults and a third at a squeeze, and the curvy theme of the car continues back there with these roundy door bins. Seating in the front is wide and comfortable, with plenty of adjustment in the driver's seat and in the steering wheel, which is designed so that only the outer ring moves when you turn the wheel and the centre point stays static. Spec levels in the C4 are incredibly generous, and even the entry-level LX model will get you things like one-touch electric windows, CD stereo and automatic locking, and that's on top of all the high-tech driving features I mentioned earlier. This mid-spec SX model will get you more extras like electric mirrors, this leather steering wheel, 16-inch alloys and aircon with built-in air freshener, so it really is a good value car in terms of equipment. There are 3 petrols and 3 diesel versions available. This one I'm driving is a 1.4 petrol, which is great for city driving and offers a very respectable 44 mpg. Or there's also a 1.6 and a 2 litre if you need something with a bit more power, or if you spend more time on the motorway. Or if you're a heavier road user, you might want to go for one of the very economical 1.6 diesels, or even the 2 litre HDI with its 180 brake horsepower. It all depends on what your needs are, but the choice is good. Annual road tax for this model is going to be split between pre and post 2008 levels. Some models from 2008 onwards will probably be a lot cheaper to tax, particularly the diesel models, but then again, because demand for that is so high, the price is going to reflect that. This 1.4 petrol comes in at €385 annually, but again, to check figures for a specific model, just click on the running costs tab on CarsIreland.ie. To drive, the C4 offers a nice smooth ride with well-weighted steering and well-judged suspension. Visibility is also great thanks to this really large windscreen, which seems to come up a lot higher than many other cars, giving a great view of the road ahead and letting lots of light into the cabin. And while the C4 is up against some seriously heavy hitters in this segment like the Golf, the Focus and the Astra, it should at least make it onto your shopping list for the level of equipment alone, because you really do get a lot more for a lot less than some of those competitors. And last but not least, we'd never advise you to buy a car without letting you know if it's safe, which we're happy to report it is, scoring the full 5 out of 5 stars on the NCAP safety test. To browse a whole pile of Citroen, C4s and everything in between, check out CarsIreland.ie for a choice of over 40,000 makes and models.